Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing today? Welcome to the stream. We are back with some more Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Hopefully, everybody is doing fantastic today. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. We are back. Let me just quickly ping out that we're live right now. But yes, we're back with some more Danchro. We're chilling. We're vibing. We're gonna be doing the usual shenanigans, raids, familiar events, abyssal, all that sort of good stuff, of course, as well. But yeah, let me just ping that we're live and tweet out that we're live as well. And we can get things underway. Also, why has my light just switched off? There we go. I was wondering, like, wait, it's a bit darker all of a sudden. I was like, excuse me? My light? My light bulb? Please? Please? There we go. Alrighty. Sweet as everything. But yes, we've got some shenanigans to get up to. We've got some things to do, and of course things to cook as well. But yes, welcome to the stream, Maxwell Wishes. Welcome, guys. But yeah, today, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't log in yesterday. I was super busy and I had already other videos that I wanted to record for Danmachi, specifically the one that I uploaded today, the reaction video. I'm gonna be doing pretty much a episodic reaction of every episode of Danmachi in the next couple of weeks. So I was busy doing that and I completely forgot to not record, but log into Danmachi Battle Chronicle yesterday. Admittingly, not too fussed, to be honest. One day missed is not the end of the world, to be honest. Do you think I was mean? No, I think you were fair, man. I don't think it matters, man. I don't even know who the guy is that much. He's just come into some of the live streams and, well, he was very rude one time ago in the previous stream before, where he was just being very condescending and very sarcastic, because all I told him was, don't spoil the story, because either I'm gonna get spoiled or somebody else was gonna be spoiled. And then he was being super sarcastic, like, okay, bro, all right, bro. And then some other things he said. I can't remember exactly. I couldn't care less about what he said. But he was being basically very rude and condescending. So I just said, okay, if you want to be like that, I'm going to time you out for 24 hours. You can come back and, then we can move on. Or you can apologize. One of the two. He didn't want to apologize, clearly. He wanted to carry on the argument. So I was like, all right, fair enough. If you want to carry that on, be my guest. I'm just going to ignore you if that needs to be done. But I couldn't care less. If you want to really carry this grudge forward, sure, be my guest. I think he then just left. He said bye-bye and left. But either way. All right. Anyways, that's besides the point. Yesterday's stream is yesterday's stream. We move on, we move on. Gamer, what's up? Miketsu as well. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know what I want to start with in the sense of... I'm trying to think, what do we want to start off with today? Now we'll do it. Don't worry. He's still got a couple of days. He's been coming to the live streams and stuff, so he knows he needs to do it. He's got like this weekend to do, I think, right? He's got up until when is the last day again? When is the last day again? Let me just check. 1 second. Let me see when is the last day. But yeah, doing fine besides the heat. Yeah, the heat is, well, it's actually a lot better in the UK. For some reason, in the mornings, it's extremely cold. And then in the afternoons, it gets pretty warm. And then it gets back to being cool. So it's at least cool in that sense, It's very, very cool in that sense. Okay, let me just have a look and see at this right now. 1 second. Where is the event page? Or familiar event tab? 1 second. Am I blind? I swear it should be somewhere here. Yeah, there it is. When is it till? It is until... No, that's the reward. It's until the 8th. Yeah, he's got 4 more days. I think he'll be alright. And if he comes into live stream, we can let him know, of course. We can let him know. I don't know what to start with. I think we should start off with raids, because that's the quickest thing to do, and my raids are gonna max out in a bit as well. So we may as well get started with raids, do them as well, and get things underway. But yeah, of course, today I have to also, after the stream, record a couple more videos for the Danmachi channel as well, We've got a lot to do on that front as well. In all honesty, I still have to record the full end of Water and Light video. I uploaded the reaction video, and I kind of just was like chilling, to be honest, getting other stuff done as well. But I need to do the full end of Water and Light video, talk about that, of course, what they showed off and what they talked about today, the VA reveals as well and stuff. But along with that as well, I need to also do a video for Danchro as well at some point, and maybe if I can, I'll record the next 2 reactions for episode 3 and 4. Am I able to join raids even if I can't contribute? As long as you're actually fighting, that's absolutely fine. Whatever you bring into the team, that's absolutely fine. As long as we have 2-3 other players that are capable of doing as well a good enough job, it'll be fine, you know. So feel free to join in. Carrying somebody is okay. It's all right, mate. No worries. You can join in. You can join in. Really like the reaction video, was laid back and enjoyed hearing your thoughts about the episode. Yeah, I think the next time what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and increase the or reduce the opacity. No, like my arm's broken. Wait, it's broken. Okay, try and see if you can leave it on auto, and then we can go from there. It should be all right. Why is important joined? Welcome. Hello to the stream as well. But yeah, I'm gonna try and reduce the opacity, see if I can kind of finagle my way through the copyright system a little bit again, if possible. See if it doesn't get hit by that. Again, I want to just try and see how it goes. Because if I can, I want to make it so that you guys can actually see the episode as well, so that maybe what you guys can do is have the episode playing in the background for yourselves while listening to my voice, basically, because I want to try and do it as a sort of like this as well. The thing is, it would still get copyright claimed. The way YouTube works is that it's an auto detection, so it would immediately absolutely get caught. It wouldn't really work that way, and I could potentially get a strike for it as well, even if it is private channel. In terms of making it a sort of like a private or an unlisted video where then I can share the link with you guys, it's still very easily you know, identifiable by YouTube. It's just a big risk to take, to be honest, on that front. So I don't know if I can do that necessarily. Again, this is the reason why I'm actually having the videos still on stream, so that you guys can actually just then, you know, effectively what you can do is just, you know, use the thing as a guidance to know when. Who's using Cadmus's weapon, man? Stop. God damn it. Just press the tab button whenever you can, Donnie. I assume you're give me more, right? If you can, just do that so that it's easier for us to basically have this. I mean, we've done a very good job with this one. Holy shit, that's actually, I think, one of our faster runs. That is one of our faster runs for sure. But yeah, no, that's the reason why I can't do it, because the audio visuals get caught very easily on YouTube. It's way too advanced for that. That's why you have to like do no opacity. You have to do no opacity or reduced opacity, and also just cut off the audio entirely. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing it for a very long time, but I've been trying to figure out how to, you know, bypass the copyright system so that at least you guys can see something, because a lot of what other YouTubers do, to be fair, right, and they don't even have anything on screen at all usually. And for a lot of anime and stuff, they just don't have anything on YouTube, or they do the same thing I do, which is reduced opacity, no audio, basically. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna try and do is at least decrease the opacity a little bit more, so that you guys can actually see a little bit more of the anime as well at the same time. But yeah. Oh yeah, Team 4-Star is reacting to GT. I know. I follow Kaiser, so I know they were reacting to GT. I'm quite curious to see what they have to say, especially because Daima, obviously the trailer came out earlier today. It looks like basically GT. I ain't gonna cap, man. It's very much like the early days of GT, which I'm okay with. I'm a big GT guy, so thumbs up there from my end, to be honest. I'm loving it. I love the fact that Daima is basically GTV2, basically. I really if we get Super Saiyan 4 and it's actually Toriyama's iteration of Super Saiyan 4, it's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna be insane. Absolutely loving to see it. But yeah, I'm quite curious to see how the lag is now in Abyssal and stuff. Apparently it's gotten worse, so let's see. I love Danchro, man. It is too fun. It is too fun. But yeah, I'm quite curious to see how it's gonna pan out, because I've heard the game's a bit more broken today, which after an update, that's exactly what you like to see. I think they've decided to give a lot of the staff to the new game that's come out, so that's why it's a bit more broken now, which is very funny. No, I don't know. I'm quite curious to see if it's any more broken for me, because I keep saying this. I just think that they have no idea how to fix it, because there's just so many of everybody's having such different issues all over the place with the lags and the frames. It's too funny. It's too funny. Micro, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well myself, though. I bet a new Goku transformation or more? Probably. I think there's a good chance we could actually get a legitimate, like, technically canonical, this. But yeah, I think it's just funny, to be honest, in the sense of like the issues that are popping up, because I just think they don't know what to do. It's too funny. I broke my fingers. I have 3 weeks off. Oof, hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it's not a full clean break, and it's more of like a hairline or something, or a very minor one. And hopefully you're all right. Hopefully you're all right. Primarily, hopefully you're all right. All right, let's do this. Alright, he's gonna break him. Oh my god, this Cadmus weapon, man. Why is Cadmus's weapon just so loud? Who let Cadmus's weapon cook like this? Okay. Oh, I thought my eyes would have gotten her. Super had 4 now. No, that's not 4. 4 is like the GT4, I mean, like the ape transformation style Super Saiyan, not God Key. I'm not talking about God Key. That's not Super Saiyan 4. I'm talking about actual Super Saiyan 4, not Super Saiyan God. Not that bloody hair color change shenanigans. Nah, I'm just joking about that. I like Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue, on the other hand, big ass. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a legitimate, like OG Super Saiyan 4, GT Super Saiyan 4 kind of vibes. All right, there we go. Let's keep rolling. But yeah, what was that announcement when joining into the game? What announcement? Oh, 4 new transformations. Got it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd count God for that one. Yeah, I'd say God's blue UI sign, I guess. Yeah. The one with Aphrodite. Oh, it's you have to do the next task was announced basically, which is do Battle Arena. For the 10 tickets, right, that we're getting every single week by doing the various like collaborative missions, like, oh, do Abyssal with all the other players, do this, do that. This next week, it's all about doing Battle Arena only, literally just Battle Arena centric. So keep doing Battle Arena, and you'll get it. At the 5th, we get the next rewards. Today, that means, no? Today's reset, right? Right? I think it's in today's reset, no? Because it's the 5th in Japan, so I assume they're basing it off Japan time, so Japan reset time. So that'll be the 5th, that is today. Yeah, it's either today or tomorrow. I think today, it should be today. I don't see a reason why it would be tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see in about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll literally see in an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, let me just close some things that I don't need right now. Let me check, actually. I have the website open right now. I can see when this is given. Okay, they've just said 9/5 UTC plus 9, which I assume means it's going to be at reset time tonight. Surely. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. How often will you be doing? Every day. I'll be uploading one every day. So after stream, I'm probably going to be recording two videos. I'll do the full in video, upload that if I have the time, and I don't feel too sleepy, which I'm not feeling too sleepy. I'll try and record the other one as well if possible. But yeah, how do you join with the code? Just click auto join after tapping in. You search again and then you click join. You should have to. You need to click search again. Also, where are you based? As well, by the way, Donnie, because it depends on which country you're in. Press search again. Yeah, it'll be a bit buggy if you do auto join. It's better to click search again. Oh, you're in the same country as me. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. You should definitely be able to find my game very easily. Yeah, that's all right. No worries. We're in the same country. It's okay. Because yeah, if I go back to like India, for example, then it'll be harder for me to do something. But if I'm in the UK or in America, it's fine. Yeah, not a problem. Sitting out on rates to give others a chance, that's perfectly all right, mate. That's perfectly all right. But yeah, no, as I was saying, yeah, just copy paste the code, search again, you should find my lobby. And along with that as well, what was I gonna say? Yeah, for the reaction videos, I'm gonna try and do 2 episodes per day if possible. I think the final episode of season 1, I'm gonna leave it as a solo reaction because it's the final episode, right? Season 2, I think I'll do 2 episodes per per day. Season 3, 2 episodes per day, except for the final episode, which will be a solo reaction. 2 episodes for part 1 of season 4, and then I'll do solo per day for part 2. Because I think we're way too close. If I wanted to do it 1 episode per day, I would have probably done it before last month, but because of moving houses and everything, it's a bit of a tricky affair, so I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. Every day is quite a commitment. Respect. 5 crystals as a reward is simply wild. Wait, for what specifically though? 5 crystals for what? Sword of Rotoria, I've left it to people in the comments to let me know if you want to see Sword of Rotoria being done. I might do Sword of Rotoria like later on, potentially. There's no real reason for me to do it for season 5 specifically. This is primarily, I'm doing it for season 5, but yeah. Oh, yeah, because, I mean, to be fair, you get 3,000 crystal, you get a full multi anyways. After that, it's kind of like, if you want to do it, you can do it. Otherwise, it's not really required. It's like every other raid system in any other gacha game. After a certain point, you just get repeated rewards of like minor like coin currencies and stuff. So, to be honest, it's better that they're at least giving us 5 crystals. I know games that don't even give crystals. They just give coin currencies again and again, or the battle item or the equipment, which, to be fair, this game does as well. It gives the battle item, it gives the crystals, and also Valis, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you're primarily doing it for the battle items. The crystals is just an added bonus of like 5 per run or something, or 5 every other run, so it's not really the end of the world. Yeah, you want to only do it for the Ushiwakamarus. It's not really a requirement to do it after the 3,000. To be honest, the only other reason you'd also do it is just to get the exploration medals, the blue medals from the missions and stuff. That's about it. You realistically don't want it otherwise. There's no real reason for you to have to push for it, in all honesty. It's just an added bonus is what I would say, call it, you know, more so than anything else. There we go, jump up. Did we not break? Oh my god. I'm rewatching the whole anime currently at season 3. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of the reason why I wanted to do it. I felt like I'd you know, I wanted to do it because of the upcoming season. And I thought that, you know, this would be the perfect time to do it. Unfortunately, I should have started last month, but again, like I said, yeah, moving houses, finding a new place and everything took up a lot of my time, and I wouldn't have been able to keep up with it anyway, so doing it now, 2 episodes per day is fine. Crazy how the anniversary in Danchro is much better than Genshin. There is just a login event. Well, I mean, yes and no. I think Genshin's, I mean, considering the past of Genshin, it's a lot better now, I feel, Genshin's, because you have the free 5-star character, you have all the quality of life updates, the improved pity technically as well, which, to be fair, Danchro also got as well. You also have the you know, improved weapon banner, but I think it's dependent from person to person. Knowing what Genshin can usually do, it's a lot better in Genshin now compared to previous years of Genshin, I should specify. But then if you look at Danchro, it's kind of like, well, okay, Danchro is great as well, but the thing is, with Danchro, obviously a lot of people are going to compare it to Danmimo, and then if you compare it to Danmimos have been arguably a lot better. I think the biggest problem with Danchro is this 4 weeks event timeline thing has kind of screwed them over for the anniversary, in my opinion. I think it's kind of screwed them over a little bit in the anniversary. I feel like this extra week has killed them a little bit, in that sense. It's become a bit of a dead period, right? I think if it was 3 weeks like how Danmimo was and how it used to be in Danchro as well, because originally Danchro's events were always 3 weeks long, not 4 weeks long. I think that has also hurt it a little bit. I think if it was a 3 week long event, there would have been no issues whatsoever, in all honesty, in terms of Danchro as well. Personally, I don't know. I feel like I'm enjoying Genshin's anniversary a little bit more because of the fact that Genshin's anniversary is coincided with the release of Natlan, right? I think that's what's made me happy with it, to be honest. And I think that's what's helped this year's Genshin's anniversary a lot more. Having the release of Natlan and also, you know, everything to do as well in the game right now has made me like Genshin's anniversary a lot more personally this year, even over, I would say, HSR's anniversary, low-key, to be honest. The HSR's first anniversary, because to be honest, if Genshin's anniversary was like every other year, then I would probably have said HSR's was my favorite anniversary, yeah. But yeah, I know the problem with Genshin was Sony. It's possible. It's very possible. You know, you don't know. We have no idea on how that whole situation worked and stuff. You know. Last one. Okay, no worries, mate. No worries. Appreciate you joining in for the raids as well. And to clear the shop too, since there are some upgrade materials there too. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's fine. That's absolutely fair. Just keep in mind, Ben, that the materials do carry forward, or the raid drops do carry forward into the next one. Okay, I'll kick you on that front. I think it's a combination of things, to be honest. I think it's a combination of things. I think some things, right, with Sony, I think is fair to blame them a little bit maybe for the contractual side of things. I think the director, obviously being the way he was, obviously is another factor. I think also the complacency as well, you could say, I think came into play a little bit from the dev team as well, you could say, right? And then I think a couple of other factors you could say mixed in as well that just kind of let them ride the wind in a very nonchalant manner, you could say, right? But I think obviously now, hopefully with the improvements and everything, they are going in the right direction. But yeah, yo, what's up, JC, man? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, chilling, relaxing, vibing. You know how it is. But yeah, all right, I think we'll open up it to auto matchmaking potentially, just to let the lobby fill up as well. Hello, Rezwan, welcome to the stream. Loving the early streams, by the way. Hey, if you like it, that's good. I think if we do, by the way, 12-hour streams in the future as well, like I said, I think we're also gonna have to convert that to like an 8 to 8 kind of thing, basically. So like 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening kind of vibe as well. So no longer are we gonna do overnight streams potentially in the future. And if they do take place, it'll probably be on like Sundays, most likely. What are you guys talking about? We were talking about Genshin Zani versus Danchro Zani. Somebody came, Vicious mentioned that he finds Danchro Zani better than Genshin Zani, which is absolutely fair. I think it's, you know, dependent person to person in terms of like, you know, and how that sort of stuff basically. Questions: is there any big manga or LN series that doesn't have an anime? Just asking. Not now, not really. I think in terms of the most like underrated but like popular manga that's going on right now that's kind of just started that people are really liking, I'd say it's Kagura Bachi, but that's still very new in the, like, it's only come out like like it feels like a year ago basically, but it's gotten a lot of like hype around it in terms of shonen manga right now. Dandaran has got an anime now. Well, it is coming up. It's technically not out yet. Well, I guess if you want to go by leaks, it's out entirely, but in terms of, I guess, the actual release date, it's still a few months away. But yeah, technically that, I suppose, but I guess I'm not counting that because it's already getting an anime, or it's gotten an anime already, I should say. But yeah, I think I'm quite curious to see what else is there. I think this as well. In terms of popular ones, I'm thinking like the only one that I can think of right now is like Kagura Bachi, in all honesty. Alright, let's do this. I hate that. I think he means more so generally with the development of the game per se, primarily, is what they're saying. But even I agree. I don't personally think it's that much of an involvement. At most, it must have been some very minor things, like obviously with Microsoft and all of that. But outside of that, I don't think it would have been a major set of involvements, in all honesty. Alright, I can't see anything. There we go. Canvas blade is so damn loud, it woke the dog. It won't my dog up. I'm telling you, man, it's such an... Wow, who's using it? Who the hell is using it? There are better manhwas than mangas. It's a shame that the fucking manhwas can't be adapted into a good anime, though. That's the other problem, though. It's not possible for them to actually do a good job there, unfortunately. All right, let's put the code in the chat quickly. But yeah, I think yeah, I mean, yeah, Microsoft passed up on Genshin. It is their own fault at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, it's quite funny that, you know, people have been, obviously Concord shut down today. If you guys haven't seen the news today, of course, in regards to this, what's it called, you know, with the Concord stuff. And it's crazy, like, that's $100 million. They invested $100 million into that game, and of course it's like 11 days is who. I mean, yeah, one of the devs had a meltdown. That was not worth doing. But to be honest, from what I've been hearing is that the game itself was good, but of course the execs like to meddle as well, you know. So I can't really put full blame on the developers, because obviously, you know, there is a good game there. It's just a shame that the entire thing, it wasn't. I've heard otherwise. All I've heard is, like, from people I know very well, like personally, people who I know and have played various games like that, they like it. That they actually like the game. They just, I mean, you can call it an Overwatch ripoff, but if it does things better than Overwatch, then it is still a good game in that sense for them. It's like Marvel Rivals. Yeah, it might be an Overwatch ripoff, but if it does it better than Overwatch, then it's a good game, to be honest. Let's be real on that front, you know? It is still, you classify that as a good game, in my opinion. I would count that as a good game classified, if you're doing it a better job, but yeah. It did better, but it got downed. Well, the thing is, right, something ain't working here. Well, the reason is because you're spending $40. Like, Marvel Rivals is going to be free. No, I'm talking about the gameplay itself. I'm not talking about the character designs. Character designs is obviously a thing, but that is point number one. Bad character designs, $40 as well. Bad marketing. Like, why would anybody play it? Like, I don't blame people for it at all. And then not only that, you have free options, like I said, like Valorant, Overwatch. Marvel Rivals is going to be free as well. Like, you're putting it in a very saturated market, for one. You've got very bad character designs, number two. You've also made it paid effectively compared to its free rivals. You've got also the fact that other people have invested time into the other games as well. Why would they, you know, jump ship to a new game that is, like I said, paid as well? The gameplay would have been absolutely fine, but of course, with all these factors, people think that, oh, if a game's doing bad, it means the gameplay is bad. That's not always the answer. There's always a load of other factors as well on top of all of that as well, as to why a game can do bad. You know, it's not just simply, oh, gameplay shit equal games doing bad equals gameplay shit. That's not always the case. There's a lot of additional factors on top of that as well, you know. You look at even other games that have come out as well. It's the same situation. Like, okay, Dokkan, for example. Why do you think it does better than Legends? Arguably, the gameplay of Dokkan is a lot worse than Legends, Dragon Ball Legends, but it always consistently does better than Dragon Ball Legends because it nails everything else that a Dragon Ball fan wants, especially a casual Dragon Ball fan wants, in terms of the animations, the aesthetics, the casual gameplay, and so on and so forth. So it's like, yeah. I mean, it's obviously going to be dependent from person to person, Miketsu, but I'm just saying the overall general, um, I'm talking about just general, like, what's it called? Audience reaction to Concord was that it was good gameplay. It was just bad everywhere else in terms of like marketing and everything. So, yeah. Absolutely, I agree. The character designs were horrible. Like if you just nailed on the character designs and you made it interesting and made the marketing good and also at least made it a lot cheaper. Like you're gonna get into it. It would have been at least a more considerable option for players. Um, Heck, if it was a single player RPG set in another world and they had done better character designs, I think people would have been absolutely fine with it. It's just a terrible idea on that front in terms of doing this. Meanwhile, China looks at, okay, I will say this, I like Zenless. I've obviously played Zenless. I stopped playing it recently, but I like Zenless. I like Jane a lot. I liked her character, but they're leaning a little bit too much into it now. I feel the whole Apple animation thing was just so jarring to see the animation style change. Don't get me wrong, it was, if it was one animation then sure, but that animation changing it made me it just weirded me out so weirdly. I was just like, huh? Why did the animation just change so drastically all of a sudden? There's no reason for that. Oh man, I was so confused. I was like, okay, a bit bizarre there from you guys, but alright. I'll let y'all cook. Y'all have been cooking. I don't think it's even about waifus. Husbandos can also do extremely well. It's just need to do good character designs. It's not even, yeah, it's you can't do more than you don't need to do anything too crazy in all honesty there. It's not hard for you to just do a good job with character designs. Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about it. I just found it jarring. I think it's fine as long as, but it just needed to be consistent animation style is all I was asking. I think that was what I was wanting more so, in all honesty. I finally got my first max level hero Archon with max full trace. Nice. I managed to get my. Funnily enough, I didn't realize I never max traced a unit. I got Firefly to max traces yesterday. I have to kind of do that now with all my this as well. With all my characters because I'm not gonna be summoning for a while, right? So I'm gonna have to just max trace everybody so that they're capable of surviving and stuff. True, generally, I don't like male characters, but Novelet's design characters so peak. Yeah, exactly. You have to make a design good. You have to also make the character story interesting and also appealing at the same time. You have to do all. You have to just nail that, and that's it. The thing is, right? Everybody has a first impression, right? And your first impression is always the looks. Now, as much as people hate to say it, like, don't get me wrong, I'm more of a personality guy. I care more about the personality of a person than anything else. But you are lying to yourself if looks don't come into play for anybody. You know, you are lying to yourself if looks don't come into play for any person, male, female, whatever it may be, right? That matters a lot. I know I'm average looking, so I can kind of get away with it. That people's first impression is like, this is a average looking guy. That's the best I will say. I'm an average looking guy in that sense. But it's just like you have to nail it on that front, in that sense. Just do a good job and you're good to go, kind of thing. To be fair, I would say Vicious ENVA or the ENVA did a fantastic job for the English side as well for Fontaine. Honestly, Fontaine's EN side nailed it. To be honest, I would recommend Fontaine's EN side as well. No, absolutely. I think that is the matter because the thing is, the first appearance is obviously going to be your first impression, and then you're going to care about the character story. Like that's always the case in any gacha game or any game. Sorry, not gacha game. I don't know why I said gacha game. Gacha game as well, but like games in general, that's always going to be the case. No, even I've played since day one on JP, but I did listen to the EN side, and honestly, they did cook on EN as well. I will say that. I already had Earthbell Riku. I didn't pull more of Earthbell. I didn't need Earthbell. I already had him at E3 from like the half anniversary, so I didn't need to pull for him. But yeah, no, I agree. I think the thing is with the Overwatch designs, all of them looked cool from day one. Don't get me wrong, and I mean, there's a reason why there's so much like, you know, um, Rule 34 stuff of them, right? In terms of everything, basically every single one of them, right? You've Tracer, Diva, so on and so forth. And it's like, you can't imagine that with the Concord characters and so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's like, it matters, it matters. And I mean, the thing is with Marvel Rivals, right? Like, I'm gonna use Marvel Rivals as an example here, because I think it's the most fair to use them, because it is exactly like Overwatch. The game is exactly like Overwatch, but the reason why that game will work is because they have the Marvel characters. You have a recognizable, cool looking characters, and to be fair as well, the designs that they've got for them in that game as well, because you still have to nail the designs for those Marvel characters. If you give Spider-Man a shitty suit, people are gonna get pissed off. And to be fair, initially that was like, people weren't very happy with the Spider-Man suit, but people have started liking it a lot more now. You have to nail the designs on that front as well, right? You have to nail the designs of those characters, otherwise you're gonna get screwed over. And look, everybody's excited for it. It's coming out in December. I know so many people in my friend group are probably gonna be playing it, including myself. So it's like, yeah, I mean, you gotta just nail the character designs, and of course you have to know what the market is looking like in terms of that. Is it going to be is it dominated by free to play games? If so, then are you sure that making a paid game is a good idea, and so on and so forth. Star Wars is a failure on both design and gameplay. I assume you're talking about Outlaw? I haven't looked into it that much. I have heard that it's not an amazing game. Personally, I've heard of it. I've heard it's not amazing, which is a damn shame. But yeah, because an open world Star Wars game would have been really cool. But yeah. All right, let's put on automatic matchmaking. I didn't realize we had been in the lobby for this long. I did 4 pulls for Earth Bell and got min rolls, which minus the Elastisar. I mean, but that's a min roll still. That is literally min rolls. Star Wars or Outlaws. I feel like that's the definition of every game, to be honest. Now I feel. I agree with you on that one though, my crew. Though that's, I feel, every game nowadays, man. Every game releases way too early now, to be honest. No, that was the Outlaw was Ubisoft, if I'm not mistaken. It was Ubisoft, not Microsoft. Sorry. It's just the average Ubisoft game, yeah. I assume they must have just taken stuff from this, basically. No, I agree. There are some games, but I'm talking about a majority of the games. I'm not... Obviously, there are some games that, they've taken their time to release, and they released it when it was ready. Elden Ring is another example. Like, we've heard about it for what, 6-7 years? Yeah. Cyberpunk is the other hand, where people spent 10 years waiting for it, and it still ended up ass. Yeah. No, the one 4 or 5 years ago. No. There's not a Microsoft open world Star Wars game as far as I know. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's been the case since Unity. I feel like it's been getting worse. They had a good chance with the Origins from what I played Origins a little bit, but then of course it's been back to square one again. To be honest, since then, to be honest. No, it got saved by the anime 100%, and also the updates. Again, I feel like you can bring back a game very easily. I mean, No Man's Sky proved it, No Man's Sky has shown that you can bring a game back, absolutely. It's just dedication and making the right decisions. After that, sorry. It's just making the right decisions after that. It's up... and you have to let the right people make the right decisions. It's as simple as that. Well, I wouldn't call that as an open world game, technically, though, no? That's more level-based, I feel. Yeah, man. Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 2 was amazing. I loved Watch Dogs 2. One of my favorite games, to be honest, of the last decade, I feel. I feel like it's been, like, when I say last decade, I mean the 2010s, to be honest. One of my favorite games. Very underrated, I feel. But yeah, I heard Watch Dogs 3 wasn't that good, which is a damn shame. All right, I think we're done with the runs. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Appreciate all of y'all for jumping in. If you guys want to jump into other lobbies as well, feel free to just, you know, make rooms and obviously go from there. Y'all are free to do so. Let's do some Abyssal. I want to see how bad it's gone as well. Because I've heard that the lag has gotten worse apparently. So let's see. But yeah, I'm curious if Starfield will be, but to be honest, that's classic Bethesda on that front. But it feels like this one. It doesn't really work because No Man's Sky was that formula what people wanted from a space exploration game. What they tried to do with Starfield was like try and do a blend of Star Wars and No Man's Sky into one, which doesn't necessarily work amazing. Am I muted? Hello, mic check. It looks fine on my end. My game crashed on several times. Oh, I was? Okay, my bad. I think I might have moved my this as well. I think I might have moved my cord. That's why it must have been this. My bad. But yeah, as I was saying, before I lost my train of thought, oh my god, I was gonna say this. I think Starfield, as I was saying, they tried going for more of like a blend of Star Wars mixed with No Man's Sky, but they didn't really get it nailed on, to be honest, from what I understand. But yeah. My favorite game is Infamous 2. Ooh. Oh, my favorite game. What would be my favorite game of all time? Trying to think. What would be the game I've had the most fun with? I don't know. You know, it's a bit of a hard one. I feel like there's so many games I've played. Like, it's just like I don't know which one to pick from. He'll just start Chronopolis. I ain't that much of a sadist, man. I'm not that crazy. I know I'm crazy for playing this game day in and day out, but like, I'm not that crazy. No. I'm good on that front. Trying to think. I guess they're finally joining in the cult of Omori the Bad Rider memes. Unless it's the Danmachi people saying it. That's a shame. Like, as in, like, the reactors are saying Omori is a bad writer, or what? What is this situation there exactly? I don't know. So is it the reactors or the comments? Or random commenters? Okay. Danchro is a fine side game, honestly. That's why I don't really care too much. It does good, it does bad. I'm not too fussy about it. Like, look, at the end of the day, I can make videos on other Danmachi content as well if I really wanted to. It's not like the end of the world for me personally. Thought I could get that cleared. Yo, 619, what's up? It's a damn shame. I don't think Omori's a bad writer personally, man. He's definitely still very, what's the word here? He's very impulsive with what he writes, in my opinion. Wait, I've never seen gold orcs here before. That's new to me. I've never seen gold orcs there. He's a very impulsive writer is the best way to put it. I feel where he writes what he wants to kind of write at the end of the day. And he's admitted it, that himself as well, to be fair, which I kind of agree with. But yeah, no, he's the main writer. He's the main writer. He somebody else does the illustrations. So I guess if you want to call it a co-author in that sense, yeah, but not really. He's not a co-author. He's a main author. He's the main author. It's just that technically he's co-authoring in the sense of this. I mean, I can't say much about Vistoria because I've still not watched it right now, to be honest. And especially with me doing this Danmachi rewatch thingy. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get to it, but I'll probably do it inevitably. At least he isn't as impulsive as the rent-a-girlfriend author. I don't think anybody is, to be honest. You could argue that the rent-a-girlfriend author is a bit... is the complete opposite of impulsive, technically. My man just doesn't want to move forward from anything. To be honest, school setups are always hit or miss in my opinion. I feel like it's just hard to, you know, actually get things going in school setups because it's just obviously there's only one setting realistically, right? There's no diversity in that sense. I mean, even with Danmachi, like technically, yes, there's only realistically two settings, Aurario and the dungeon, but because of the variation you can do with that still, yeah. I think it's more that people cannot wait for a slow burn to pay off. That's always going to be the case. That's always going to be the case. You know how people are in terms of their wants and desires about like how certain series should go. I mean, it's the same with Danmachi as well. I mean, I've said, funny thing is, I was talking about this in my reaction actually yesterday, because obviously I was watching, I was doing episode 1 and 2's reaction for the anime, right? And I was talking to this with one of my friends as well, because he in my Discord was saying something about Wisteria as well, where, you know, Omori is doing, you know, setting up the main characters with the second best girls like Belle with eyes and, you know, Will with somebody else. I can't remember her name, to be honest, off the top of my head. The thing is, for me, it's like, well, with eyes, at least to me personally, eyes was always set up from the very beginning. Like, it's always, she's always been the main love interest no matter what anybody says. Yes, we haven't had a full arc dedicated to her, but yeah. I think he mentioned Elfet or Elfet or whatever her name is. Or one second, let me go back into the Discord and see. He mentioned it in the Discord. I can't remember it now off the top of my head. One second, I'll check in the Discord. Where is it? Alfaria over Colette. There we go. Alfaria, yeah, that's the one. I was Alfet, I said. That was my bad. Yeah, he meant Alfaria over Colette. Like, he was choosing Alfaria over Colette instead. But my point was more so about the eyes thing. Eyes was always like the go-to no matter what anybody says, to be fair. In Danmachi. Nobody can deny that, you know? Do this, there we go. Oh my god. I'm feeling a little bit of lag again. I'm a little bit worried about this. There we go. I think I'm gonna avoid this right now. Ah, shit. I'm more of a Hestia sim than Ice. With I had a good chat about Hestia in my reaction video. I recommend going and watching it because I actually got a chance to actually talk about the characters and stuff in a lot more detail in those videos, to be honest. I really liked making that reaction video because it allowed me to actually talk about the characters while the, you know, thing was airing, which was really nice to see, actually, which was really nice to do because it allowed me to actually be able to talk about these characters in more detail while that was happening. But yeah. Actually, was there any info about whether that was a translation change in the different Discords, Gale? Wait, what do you mean different transition change? For what? Sorry, specifically. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Transition change regarding what though? A couple of my early comments on the game. The only thing in consistency with Belle is a weird moment where Belle says he's too young to drink in the latest release. Oh, I actually don't know. I'd have to go back and check the old one, to be honest. I'd have to go and check the JP one, to be honest. I have no idea. I'd have to go back and check. I can't remember. To be honest, I didn't even pay too much attention on that one. I'd have to go back and check. Yeah, I know he's drunk before, so that's a bit weird. To be honest, I didn't make much of it, to be honest. I feel like he's drunk before. I know. I'm pretty sure. Especially, I think when they, I mean, when the whole situation was happening with Apollo family. I think right before that they literally went to drink, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure he's drunk as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did as well. So, but yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I can't. But to be honest, I didn't get really bothered by it. Minor stuff like that I don't really pay too much attention to, because to be honest, it doesn't make a big difference to me if Bell wants to drink or not, to be honest. I don't really think it matters to me that much, to be honest. If he doesn't want to drink, go boy. You're doing a better job than I am in real life. But yeah, you know, he's doing a much better job than I am on that front, I suppose. Alright, anything there? That's okay. But yeah, I think I won't lie, as an animal only, I did treat Danmachi as a mindless fun story, but see, I couldn't tell anything to be serious. But season 4, I think that's fine. That's fair as well. I think it is. You can't. I mean, this is again a fault of the. This is again fault of just the low episode counts and stuff. It can feel a little bit more one-dimensional because of the anime, which is a damn shame. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have cared less that much in terms of this. Like, minor things like that, I don't fucking care about, even if it is censorship. Such a minor thing for me personally. To be honest, I let things slide like that very easily because I don't really care too much about it, in all honesty. It doesn't matter to me that much. Alright, let's see how bad the lag gets here. I want to see how bad it is. Because some people did say it got bad. It's gotten worse, but let's see. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, based on what Weird's shown in the Discord, I'm not a big fan of it already. Like, if you enjoy it, good thing, but like, meh. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, for censorship side, I don't really care too much, in all honesty. Is it true that a multi in a... No way does it cost $54. That's too funny if it does. I'm telling you, these JP fucking studios don't know how to price games, man, half the time. $54 for a multi is crazy, man. Well, it depends on the pity, I guess, and stuff, but still, that's crazy to me. I said I had feelings for someone in the game and she didn't say anything. That's tough to Nate. I do apologize on that front. You hate to see it. There's bigger fish in the ocean. Pretty sure that's a bot, but yeah. There's a new game by Aiming Inc. It's based on the new anime that's going on right now, 2.5D Dimensional Seduction, I think it's called. Yeah, so they've made a new game. They've made a game for it. Aiming is making it. So yeah, we need a more consistent schedule. The Empress, yeah. The problem, to be fair, a part of that problem, I mean, I don't like that they have a very inconsistent schedule. But this is the problem of hiring freelance translators and stuff. If they actually had like full-on like contracted translators and stuff, I think this wouldn't be as much of an issue. But oh well, it is what it is, as they say. Ah, piss off, man. This damn dog. Costs too much. Yeah, costs too much. Problem. That's probably the problem. Biggest problem, I suppose, for them. But yeah, it's an indirect problem of having translators that are effectively on a freelance-based situation. I think we might have to leave, honestly. This is painful a little bit. Yeah, it's back to being very laggy in this floor. And this is without doing the boss rush stuff. I don't know how they're gonna fix this issue, man. Because everybody's having a slightly different issue. How do you make a game for that? Apparently, based on the gameplay, you're trying to stir emotions in the male MC. That's literally the objective of the gameplay. I'll let autoplay this. That's absolutely fine as well. To be honest, you can either autoplay this or go quick through it. I like trying to grind through it just so that I can get more materials and stuff. But yeah, it's rough sometimes. No, I don't have a wing stop, unfortunately. Actually, I should probably check. I'd already uploaded reduced quality. My quality is at low, literally. Let me check Uber Eats. Let me see. Wingstop. Oh, fuck off. No, I don't have a Wingstop near my area. Sadly not. There is a Wingstop in Watford, which is close to me. Alright, have a good one, Space. You take it easy, mate. Let me check Deliveroo. Maybe it's on Deliveroo. 1 second. Wingstop. No, there isn't. There's Wingdrop, apparently, but not Wingstop. Oh well. Yeah, no Wingstop from my end. I just wanted to have a... but yeah, no Wingstop, sadly. I'd have to go to Watford for that, which... Nah, I'm good on that front. But yeah. Alright, what were we talking about before this? I completely forgot. No aiming reduces quality to up FPS. I don't even think that's a problem though. It's not, I don't think it's anything to do with the quality or graphics side of things. I think it's got something to do with the inherent, like, the memory side of the game and the memory leak potentially of like how much resources like the animations are using and stuff. I think if they can reduce that, that'll help a lot. Because it's coming, it's originating from these buffs, if I'm not mistaken. At least it feels that way. It's originating from the buffs or something, which is causing these problems more so than anything else. Oh my lord. I mean, this is the lag without even going to the boss area, which is very concerning, to be honest. Like, I'm still able to play it, but like, it feels like I'm watching a PowerPoint presentation. Mobile must be insane, man. I do feel bad for people on mobile even. Like, this isn't as bad as it was when I was doing it with the boss rush, but to be fair, this is without the boss rush I'm doing it, and beforehand without the boss rush it was absolutely fine. So whatever has been happening since they've switched to this new season is becoming even worse, which is surprising as hell. Like, I assume they're probably trying to fix it, but them fixing it is not helping at all. It's such a shame. It's a damn shame because I really like this game mode, but like it's kind of rough in that sense, you know. I'm gonna try later without Bell. That might help a little bit actually, to be honest. You're not wrong. Gacha games don't know how to optimize games. You're not wrong. For the most part, they are kind of bad in that sense. Also, how's us fighting this guy actually helping my lag? You know what it is? I've realized it's only when I'm using my moves that I'm facing the lag majorly. What does an S tier speed unit look like? Deals a lot of damage, supports a lot, debuffs a lot. It does everything. No, but on a real, I think an S tier speed unit would probably have to debuff really well. And along with that also do a lot of like, do a little bit of damage as well along with it. There have to be a blend of the two, basically. There we go. And drop this. It's possibly that as well, Lockhart. You're not wrong, but I think it's more. Yeah. The first good speed unit for this game is going to be Vana Freya. Let's wait and see what Aphrodite is like, because if she is a speed unit, then we kind of need to rely on that as well. No, okay, what drops did we get? 33, 39, 18. Yeah, this is the problem of missing out on that boss rush stage, man. If I could do the boss rush stage without any lag, I could probably get more than this, because I'm getting good drops, but it's like, yeah. I know people who are getting like 50, 60 and stuff as well. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. All right, 1 second. All right. Sorry, I had to look at something. One of my moderators was telling me something that happened in the Discord. Oh man, people can't be normal, man. I'm getting oh man, sorry, I had to just deal with that really quickly. I just had to deal with that really quickly, man. Some people can't be normal, man. And the worst part is it's people from this damn community as well. Like, my moderators are making fun of me because so many people in this community are making such weird shit. Akira, yeah, you know. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, whoever pinged. I think Jason pinged me, so bless up to him for pinging me. You're not wrong though. It's not wrong. Like half the time something weird happens, it's from this part, the Danmachi side, which is a damn shame because it's just like, come on, man. y'all gotta live up to my. I'm putting my reputation on the line for y'all. Nah, somebody was one of the Danmachi people in the general game section said something really weird, basically, or was effectively trying to say something weird. Which, yeah, no, we don't allow that shit in the Discord. And then there was somebody else who like tried to make a child porn joke as well in the Discord, which was like, bro, why? But why? The deed is done. Cheers, cheers, suits. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you for banning him. If he comes to me and says anything, I'll deal with him. I'll deal with him. I don't care. I can't have that in the Discord, man. Even if it was like, oh, it's just a joke, you can't just say it. I don't really care. This was another one. We deleted that one. I hope they don't say it again. But yeah. Send me his ad, but I don't dox him. That's crazy. No, but this was another one that that was deleted ages ago, and we told him to not make the joke again. But this one is a different one as well now. But this one was arguably just it probably even not as bad, but still, like, it's the way the fact he nearly said it as well was just like, come on, you can't be saying that shit in the Discord. This is weird all around, man. Like, I try and back y'all, but like sometimes it's hard. To be honest, I think a majority of y'all are fine, but like the thing is, the more outspoken people are just coming in and saying the weirdest shit, man, which makes it hard. A tactical nuke him. Oh man. There we go. Alright, there we go. Do this, and then this. But yeah, no, it's fine. Cheers to the mods for letting me know. Thanks, Jason. Tell Jason I said thanks, considering I can't reply to him right now in the Discord again. But yeah, it's alright. No worries. Finished the Tales of the Fantastic in HSR. I have to say I want to skip button so much dialogue I don't care about. To be fair, I'm glad that they had a skip button in the March 7th one when you had to redo the quest again and again and stuff. I'm just glad that they had that, honestly. We desperately needed that, so I'm glad that they had that. Because I think I had to redo the Huahua one and stuff. It was whew. No, yeah, I agree. I think I like the concept of the mode, but like the dialogue was just too much at times, it felt. Like I don't get me wrong, I like story. I really like story in games, and especially the MiHoYo games. But like Jesus Christ, this one took it to this one for an event took it to another level. It felt. Maybe I should go back to being a Dragon Ball streamer at some point, inevitably. Oh man, no. To be fair, there's just as many weirdos in that community as well. Sometimes I feel. To be honest, I feel every community has weirdos, but like some are very outspoken, some aren't outspoken. Let's do this so that we can get the buff on her. To be honest, I keep forgetting that this season of Abyssal doesn't have the buffs that stay when you're on the field. So I keep forgetting that I can actually just keep moving in and out of the characters and you know, actually using like Haruhime's buffs and stuff without worrying about like missing out on like all the 99 strength buff or whatever it was last time around, or whatever it was. What was it? 99% wind damage, or was it just strength? I don't remember. But yeah. Okay, I think we might have to do a quick run here. I'm just gonna ignore that. Fuck it. I'll go through here. I think we're gonna have to do some quick runs because that's almost a reset time. So let's just quickly run through this instead. What is the trigger for this armadillo, man? Because I don't understand how they spawn the armadillo. I thought you had to defeat the this one. I thought initially you had to defeat this what's it called, the armadillo boss at the top of the map to get it. No? Okay, so the infant dragon is not through that. It's through something else entirely. What? I don't know. This game, the triggers for this mode is so weird. I know. I agree. Do this, jump. Try and get a speed boost. Do this. Oh, I thought I got him there. Come on, there we go. Do this. All right. Oh, are you serious? I wanted to know how close I was that time around to getting the 30-second challenge cleared. If Abyssal released day one, to be honest, if Abyssal released day one, it would have probably been very, very broken then. Do we know anything about Harmonia or Aphrodite? No, we'll probably find out more information probably this Friday or Saturday, I'd say. I'd probably say it's around that side. Just HSR needs a skip button or fast forward button that skips through the dialogue because they don't let you skip Scott going oink oink. I know. That is Scott going oink oink. Oh, that's too funny. No, I agree. I think it would be nice. I still think it should be an optional thing. You know, let people either enjoy it or, you know, let people skip it. I think it needs to be an optional thing. I don't understand why they don't make it an optional thing. Okay, yeah, no, I forgot that we're just skipping through shit. Let's go. I don't need to worry about this side anymore, realistically. Let's move on. But yeah, no, I agree with that. I think the thing is, I still don't understand why they don't just leave it as an optional thing, to be honest. That's one thing I'm kind of glad that Zenless has, right? Zenless has a complete all full skip button, which, yeah. But like that's what I say, like people say like, oh, Genshin doesn't have this or HSR doesn't have this, and it's like, well, the other games have it kind of thing, so it'll inevitably come, but it's like you need to show that you actually appreciate it massively and stuff in those games so that they'll be like, okay, yeah, we need to have this for this game and stuff as well. Because I do think they need to have it for HSR and Genshin both, to be honest. I've always said it. I think it's because you can reread the story in Zenless. Ooh, that is fair as well. That is fair that you can reread the story in Zenless, whereas the other games it's a bit more difficult. Well, to be fair, in HSR you can also reread the story. No, in Atlas now, right? Yeah, that was the funniest one. I love that. Jiaocho cooked with that one, man. Yeah, he actually cooked that one. I liked that one, and I liked the Silver Wolf one. I think those two were funny as fuck. The others were, in all honesty, I agree. I didn't like Wawas and QQs, to be honest, that much. All right, let's go. Let's do a quick run. On 11 should be the second part, right? Yes. 11th is when the second part will take place. Yes. All right, let's go. But yeah, we'll try and do a quick run. We'll try and go quickly through all the areas if possible now. There we go. I should probably just try and get all the golden orcs in this one though, for sure. How will you find? How will you feel if there'll be wind as well? I don't think they need to be wind. I would be I would be disappointed pretty much as is. Like, we don't need more wind units. I mean, to be honest, we don't even need wind belt, to be honest. I've been saying for a while. I think electric or fire would have been way better, to be honest. Do you not go to the golden goblins in the first room? No, the Danmimo was having a live stream that day. It's only just to kind of revisit Danmimo again and also do a sort of thing on, like, oh, you know, what's it called? The inside story on how Danmimo came to be and stuff. You said in the upper right corner in the first room. Upper right corner in the first room. Here? Oh, I didn't even know they were a thing. Thank you. Cheers. I didn't even know they were a thing. Yeah, apparently if you click the dash button as you go into the portal, Kenny, that apparently triggers it. Somebody mentioned it in my live stream last time around, Kenny. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know why specifically dashing into the thing counts as a clear, but it does apparently, which is quite funny. I find that pretty entertaining in a way. A bit bizarre, but entertaining as well, nonetheless. I mean, they've been wanting to release a memorial app for a very long time, but I think there's been some issues with it and stuff. They've not been able to release it, at least the JP side. I don't know if they'll ever release it globally, but yeah. I mean, as long as they release a version of it, it would be nice. I'm like in the middle of Penacony. What did you say about Penacony? 1 second. I still have to go through Penacony. I want to see myself, set myself a block of time to do it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's kind of what I like to do with all the other regions as well, and not only just HSR but Genshin as well. I like having a block of time to just spend on, you know, a story and stuff. Alright, we managed to get that sorted out. There we go, and then the spawn. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. We'll try it out right now, actually. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. Okay, so defeating more of the mobs in the earlier stages gives us more golden orcs there. The more you learn. I guess we can power through now, basically. Let me go through. I only have E2 fire. Wait, how do you have only E2 Harmony MC? Wait, how is that possible? Wait, how did we get E5 Harmony MC? I don't remember. Oh, because of the credits, the clocky credits thing. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. I don't blame you on that one. I don't blame you on that one at all. Oh, come on. Yeah, it'll be available on TapTap and Q app, I'd assume, still. I'm pretty sure it would still be available on those apps. Alright, there we go. Let's go straight on and do the boss rush, and then let's see if I can do the dash thing. Drop this on their heads, let's see. But no, to be honest, getting Harmony MC was one of the most annoying things to do, to be honest. The clocky credit shit should not have been the way to get it, to be honest. I hated that. That was one of the... I absolutely abhorred it. Like, I got the reasoning behind it and stuff, and why it was so interconnected and stuff, but it was so ass. I really hope they don't do the same for Genshin when we get the Pyro Traveler inevitably. I'm still surprised they've done that. They've actually gone down the HSR route for Pyro Traveler. That's such a cool thing to do, though. I really like it. I really like the way they've done it on HSR, where it's like you take your time, or it's very interwoven with the story. I want at least I just want E4 for the break effect. Yeah, I've gotten E6, so I've done everything pretty much. It's it took a lot of my life away, but I managed to get it done at least. Well, it wasn't only just exploration though, no, because you had to also do all the like mini quests and stuff with the people and stuff. You had to do the clocky emotions things and stuff to get the extra clocky credits, no? Well, that's one copy you got. The last copy that you could get was from the event page, but then once you unlocked him in Penacony, the first time you unlocked him in Penacony, like at the end of the story, you had to get the extra copies from clocky credits. All right, so let me see 1 second. Let me get the dash back, and let's see. No, that didn't work. I dashed into it. Somebody said yesterday that you have to spacebar or dash or dodge into it, but that didn't work. Bit odd. Bit odd. I don't know how it works then. Not anymore. Bit weird. Because I know that's happened to some people as well, where they've been on the second floor specifically. It's always been on the second floor for everybody, from what I've heard. Is people get absolutely screwed over in that sense. Yeah, randomly touching a statue, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that, like, don't get me wrong, I think it was fine for the first one, because it made sense with Venti and all. Leeway, okay, sure, but then Inazuma onwards, it should have been more connected with the story, especially Inazuma, knowing that, you know, how, you know, this whole, you know, what Raiden was doing and stuff. It would have made way more sense for Raiden to, you know, stop you from effectively getting the electro power. Preservation MC and Destruction MC were through the shop, right? Which technically you could only get the credits for that via exploration. Actually, no, you could get some via world quests as well. So I guess fair enough, it was a little bit similar in that sense, but I don't know. I love how I got a Rainbow Fauna in one of those most minor runs I've done. All right, let's get the abyssal support thingy. There we go. All right, let me see how many points I have so far now. 30. I just need to get to 80 and get this, man. I just want to get that, to be honest. I don't really care about the rest. This is still till the 11th of September or October, so we have more than enough time, but yeah. All right, let's do quickly some battle arena as well if we can. Please give me some easy opponents. Do I even try with this? This is gonna be annoying as shit, but let's see. 70,000 power. That's what we love to see. That's just a glitch, by the way. It's Bell's power is being doubled effectively visually, but it's not actually doubled. Just to let people know. In case you think that they actually double. Rio, welcome, welcome. I still haven't explored a part of Laofu. I haven't done the prison yet, to be honest. To be honest, I've been kind of slow on HSR. I haven't done anything in HSR for a while now, outside of my dailies and stuff. I need to get around to doing stuff on it as well at some point, for sure. I've been very, very lazy with it. A bit too lazy, even. I have 0% exploration on Loafu. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've done the problem with HSR is that I'm still missing like 1 or 2 chests almost everywhere in Penacony and in some of the other regions. It's been really bad in that sense. So, like, surprisingly, I've been lacking in the treasure exploration side for HSR. Whereas Genshin, I can do 100% left, right, and center, but HSR, I'm missing some things here and there. I mean, hey, to be honest, that'll come in handy for me when I'm inevitably running myself into the ground for the Fate units, if they ever release, but yeah. I hate that the Trotter and Trash Lords don't spawn on your first run. Yeah, that's kind of annoying for sure. You have to come back to the area to do those. To be honest, I thought you were gonna say I hate Trotters, which is true, to be honest. I hate the Trotter enemies. Most annoying enemies in a HSR: Trotter, Aventurine, and not Aventurine, Trotter, the shield robot thingy, and what's the other one? There's one more enemy that I absolutely hate, man. Fucking annoying cunts, to be honest, all of them. I hate every single one of them. Yeah, the Maras, yeah. Those guys as well are fucking idiot, annoying ass. I did see them. I did see the new Planars. I mean, I'm looking. It'll be nice to see what what's gonna come out from them. Oh, Lockhart, hello there, mate. I don't know if that's you, but if that's you, hello, mate. No, I saw the new Planar ornaments. I mean, that's gonna be cool to see how they're gonna work. I think with the summon side, isn't Linksha supposed to have summons? But to be honest, crit damage on Linksha would be very surprising. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, I think I would be very much more happier if, I mean, if I was actually gonna be summoning for the units that are gonna be coming up. The thing is, I'm not gonna be summoning, so for me, it's looking interesting, but like, to be honest, that set is only for like a very specific unit, it feels like, and we don't know who that unit is going to be, really, so we'll have to wait and see. No easy opponents now, so we'll wait for a bit. Let's get the missions out of the way. Weekly as well. I need to do Magic Stone Scramble this week as well. Jingyuan buff? I guess Jingyuan buff, I suppose. I suppose. I still have to buy the Battle Pass for this month as well. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow when I get paid. Because I am Baroque right now. I am Baroque. I had to buy... You guys can't see it, but behind me... On my left, I've bought... Okay, yeah, you guys can see the top of it. Literally, I've bought like a vacuum cleaner and a rice cooker that cost me another 150 pounds, basically, which was tough. And a couple of other things as well. So yeah, it's I am Baroque. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get paid tomorrow, and then I'll dump a little bit into all the games accordingly. Because I have to buy the battle pass on HSR as well before, obviously, you know, this happens. I need to do the event on HSR as well, to be honest, to get this out of the way as well. But yeah. The thing with Aranara was that it was just too... they fixed it in Fontaine, but the problem with R&R was that it was just too much in one go. That was the biggest problem. Because in Fontaine they had the same thing with the Melusines, but the Melusine quests was well spread out. They did a good job doing it over multiple versions, and also over multiple quests that people could stop and start whenever they want. R&R was just start, you're gonna finish it off or you're fucked. And it's like, ah shit, mate. Ah shit. I liked it, don't get me wrong. I think the core aspects of the R&R quest was great, but holy shit did they fuck up on how exactly to execute it, in all honesty. But that's just how it is, you know, you learn from it, and they did learn from it, so that's absolutely fine. I think I'm just glad that they learned from it. If they didn't learn from it and they just dumped it again with the Melusine one, I would have been annoyed as shit, to be honest. It would have been very, very annoying. I do like the HSR world quests over Genshin. Oh, I think it's hit or miss for me. I think I like Genshin's a bit more, to be honest, generally speaking. I think I like Genshin's a little bit more. There are some in HSR that I do like as well, don't get me wrong, but I think Genshin's overall just has a lot more I connect way more with the Genshin ones for some reason, in terms of just generally the emotions, the characters and stuff, to be honest. But I do think HSR also has some really good ones as well, to be honest, and they can absolutely nail it as well in that game as well. No doubt, no doubt. I'm just seeing if I have any other tickets or something that I'm missing. Not a thing. I'm kind of waiting and kind of dilly-dallying a little bit until we get the login, because once we get the login bonuses and stuff, then we can do this instead. We can jump over to this as well. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading a comment. I was very confused by what the comment was saying, but yeah. Oh no. Oh no. What have I just seen? I just saw Tingyun's thing, man. Fuck, really? Why? Oh no. Oh no. Oh well, I guess the summoning thing is out of the window immediately in like 2 minutes. I literally said, I'm not planning on summoning. Oh, never mind. Fuck shit. Oh no. Oh well. No, HSR character leaks basically about like what a character is doing, and I'm like, fuck, okay, never mind. Oh boy. Fun times. We do have a little bit of fun around here. Is the beta already out? No, it's just leaks for more future versions, pretty much is what I'm gathering. Because this should be like 2.6, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm a bit surprised as to what she's doing, to be honest. I hope they release a Belle and Issir for S5. It's possible that they might do one unit for the start of S5 and then one unit at the end of S5. Kind of like how Danmimo did like one major unit for the beginning and the end. And then in the middle, obviously, we had every week units and stuff, but yeah. No, it's not design leaks, it's kit leaks. It's a kit leak. I have not seen the design. I'm not seeing the design. I'm talking about like as a what she does as a unit, which is very frustrating. Because what she does as a unit is very frustrating. But yeah, even I don't want to see design. Even I've stayed away from the design. Heard a SP? I heard about that in the morning when I woke up and I saw Twitter. I saw that in my tweets, but I didn't really fully look into it, to be honest. I want to look into it a little bit more. I don't mind seeing more SP versions, but we do need to pace it out a little bit, I feel, properly, rather than doing it again and again. Dafael, good evening, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A Galeriot? Oh man. No, so I'm not gonna spoil it because I don't know if people want to get spoiled on the kit for Tinian, so I'm not gonna specify it. Oh my god. Alright, please reset soon. Come on. We need reset soon, please, please. I want my tickets. I want Gamba. Let me Gamba, please. I want to gamble. I want to gamble. Let me do the big gamble. I want to see how well we fare against this boy, Wealth. He's gonna probably take an eternity out of my ass, but like, let's see. There should be tickets today because of the cooperative missions thing. Yeah, Wealth will probably clap me. Let's see. No, never mind. He did not. Oh, that's too funny. That was too funny. Man did not clap. The man did the opposite of clapping. Okay, good timing. Alright, let's see. There should be tickets. That Wealth sucks. Clearly not. Clearly not. He was the GOAT. He was the GOAT. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's very sus. Alright. Tickets? Please? No. I was hoping. I was really hoping. I don't know when we usually get the tickets though, to be honest. I probably should have just given it a... I shouldn't have relied on it, to be honest, too much, but still. I had to be honest. Yeah, it's probably later today. It's probably later today. Nearly clicked 3 runs on normal. Would have been bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, yo, I'm gonna take that. 3... I'll take a SSR drop. By the way, when I will say this specifically. Oh wait, is that no? That's from the battle pass. Sorry, I was gonna say this specifically, right? Coming back on this point, it's one single on festival. You guys are crazy, man. When you do your skip runs, by the way, on the upgrade quest, I didn't do it today, but I just thought of it. I've been kind of realizing this. I think whatever run you get is just multiplied 3 times the same run. It's not like they're individual runs, so there's like no chance of you getting, if you don't get a book, right? I don't think you get it at all, or maybe do. I don't know, man. It's a bit weird. I feel like that was the first time I'd gotten like 3 drops basically, or whatever that was, 6 drops of the book. So I don't know if it's better to do just single runs on that or not. It's a bit confusing for me. Oh, I already did the battle arena one as well. Nice. I didn't even realize that. To be honest, I could do a multi on Festival. I have enough currency. It's not like I'm gonna be crying for currency when I get to Aphrodite and Harmonia. Although that being said, I probably should start saving up, because especially if there's something insane after Aphrodite and Harmonia, I'll be done and dusted. I'll be in the mud. Especially if it's a fire unit or something. Oof. We cannot afford it. We cannot afford it. I think we'll start saving now. I think we'll just go for Aphrodite and Harmonia and wait. To be honest, there's no reason for me to go back in. Anything? No, I have to give gifts. Let's see. What do I get here? If you get them on the first stadium, do you stop? It depends on what. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I nearly I was gonna fall. I thought my chair was gonna tip over. I think it depends on what they do in dupes, to be honest. If they have like insane dupe like bonuses, probably not. I'd probably go for the full 160. But if they don't go anywhere crazy with them, then I'd just probably stop at 80. No, well, today was just a minor update. The update earlier on was just the update pretty much we got, to be honest, and it was just fixes for these things basically. So I don't think there's gonna be anything too crazy. I don't think we're gonna get anything in today's update. To be honest, this is a bit of a dead week right now. Realistically speaking, this is a bit of a slow week, in all honesty, which again comes down to my point, what I said earlier on in the live stream. I think they should have made this a 3-week event, or 3-week part 1, 3-week part 2. I think that would have been way better personally, in my opinion. But alas, we can't get everything. yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. I think at this point it was kind of guaranteed. Let's be real. They weren't gonna drop Aphrodite and Harmonia in the last week. That would have been extremely dumb of them, and especially without giving us any information as well. That would have been like Eyes and Lafia all over again. V2 baby, V2. One second. Let me retire here. It's been a minute since I've actually done this Familia event. I haven't done it since last time we got 14,000 or whatever it was. But yeah, not the surprise eyes banner. Bad times, bad times. I know. It was a very scary times. Trust me. Also, I'm surprised so many people are like shocked that we've not gotten more units. Like, to be fair, I will say this. I know we're more used to like other like Danmimo and stuff that has had like a load of like units and stuff beforehand. But the thing is with a lot of gacha games, more or less, it's always usually like 1 unit or 4 units at most. Like it's either 1 or 4 usually for most gacha games when it comes to anniversary banners. So like I'm pretty surprised that people were expecting way more than this, to be honest. I mean, I would have preferred like 6 like Danmimo as well, but like at the same time I kind of was also expecting it to be potentially less, just because of how generally other gacha games do it. Other normal gacha games tend to do it. Danmimo was a little bit of a oddity in the sense of they decided they loved releasing 6 units at a time in almost every banner effectively. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Wait, what? What happened, Lockhart? All good? What ice banner thing? Oh, at the start of the game when Haruhime, after Haruhime released, they decided to drop Ice and Lafia like literally a day or two later without telling us at all. They not given us any information or any warning. They just dropped them one morning, literally saying, "Oh, here's Eyes and Haruhime. Here's Eyes." There we go. We're back. No, it did. There's something happened to the stream indeed. No, something did happen. My stream disconnected for a split second and we reconnected immediately. I think there's gonna be some niggling issues like that because I am running on Wi-Fi and not Ethernet anymore. So we're gonna see some disconnects here and there. Not often, but hopefully not often. But here and there. No, it's all good. It's all good. If that ever just happens, just refresh the stream. Hopefully it fixes itself really quickly. And yeah, we can go from there. Drop this. There we go. Will this work? Of course it won't. I mean, this has not been a terrible kind of first run. It could have been better, but yeah. Yeah, I got the McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's not bad Wi-Fi, it's just that I've noticed it kind of goes up and down, fluctuates quite heavily for some reason. Surprisingly, but I think that is also just Wi-Fi in general, to be honest, especially when you're connecting it with like 5 other people as well. And it's just a home connection, 5 people having their own devices, mobiles, laptops, computer, whatever it may be. It could be kind of slow in that sense, you know what I mean? So yeah. Alright, let's do 1 or 2 more runs. I think my score that I've gotten is probably the highest I'm gonna get, to be quite honest. I don't think I'm gonna get any more than that. Seer Cult's ahead of us, that's cool. Shadow Garden, who else is there? Kitties is on top, good stuff for them. Bunnies, Aries Pastimers, Alice, Shadow Garden. I think yeah, we're fine, to be honest, being 31, and we've still got a couple of people. We were getting the ticket in 9 hours. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna be there for a while now. Yeah, Nullvoid and Trick can set their runs later. And to be honest, we're missing still 4 or 5 other people as well. 4 or 5 other people. We can let them run whenever they want to. There's no rush. It's not the end of the world. We're in the top 100, which is absolutely fine. No, we're fine. Yeah, no worries. It's okay. Yeah. No, I talked about it in yesterday's stream or day before yesterday's stream. I think day before yesterday's stream I mentioned it. No, we had a talk in the morning. I told her like it's not a problem if I do this. Like I told her I understand, you know, because I have to be fair. It was like 1 a.m. in the morning when I was streaming that pod, right? I understood it was 1 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday night. Like it's going into Monday morning. These people have work and stuff, so we kind of hashed it out a little bit. It's all right. She's fine with it. She just said if you can do it earlier, that would be appreciated and stuff. She said she doesn't have a problem if it's earlier. It's just that this late at night it becomes a bit tricky. And I was like, yeah, no worries. I'll try my best to set it up earlier. And I told her it's kind of like work basically, which it sort of is. It isn't really, but it sort of is at the same time. It's kind of work. I do get money for it technically, so I suppose it is work. But she said it's not a problem. Just if you're doing it very late at night, just be a little bit more quiet if possible, which I was like absolutely fair. I ended up becoming a little bit loud towards the end of the stream, which understandably so. This was like what? This was the end of Act 1, no? Oh no, this was the end of Act 2, so obviously it was during those hype phases effectively, so yeah, yeah, we're fine. That's not a problem. I've not had any complaints since then. And to be fair, I've been streaming a little bit earlier as well for that reason as well. So again, it's all good. It's all good. No worries on that front. Oh my god. Put spray foam in the wall. No, I have bought some sound absorption foams, but I haven't had the time to set it up. I think once the weekend comes, or like maybe if I'm free one evening and I'm not doing anything, right, and I'm, you know, fully awake and ready to rock and roll, then I'll probably sit down and actually just set it up and everything. The problem is I've just been so tired still from everything that it's been really struggling in that. I've been really struggling in that front. Gonna miss your 4 a.m. streams. I mean, I'll still have streams like early mornings, but I think they're gonna have to be like 8 a.m. in the morning instead. Like, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna stream instead. Because yeah, I think that's gonna be like when we do 12-hour streams in the future, like Christmas streams and stuff, right? Because so I'll also mention this right now on stream as well. I think from December, from November 30th. To December 13th, I'm not gonna be able to probably upload any videos or stream. I might try and set up some scheduled stuff, maybe, of course, right, like well in advance. I'm gonna record some stuff. It means that beforehand things will go, but yeah, because I'm gonna be going on holiday to Dubai for like 2 weeks effectively. Well, 3 days, 3-4 days in India, and then 1.5 weeks in Dubai, because I'm going for the Formula 1 Grand Prix. So obviously when I return from that trip, maybe I'll do a 12-hour stream. Of course, for Christmas we'll obviously do a 12-hour stream like we normally do, but it's gonna have to be like an early morning stream and stuff. But yeah, that the idea is that we'll do something like that basically for I'll have to set up some stuff for that period, the 2-week period where I'm not gonna be around at home. I'm probably not gonna carry my laptop as well, I don't think, and if I do, I don't know if I'll be able to upload shit, you know. What I could do is I could record stuff, and then, you know, maybe it's like if I have some time I can still record some stuff here and there when like my parents are at work or something and I'm like at home alone and stuff. I could probably record 1 or 2 videos as well. We'll see. But yeah, I might still carry my laptop, but I'm not sure how much it'll come into effect. We'll see. Well, no, that to be honest, I was gonna probably do that for S5. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna probably do that. I was gonna be like, I'm next to the Burj Khalifa, guys. You know, what's up, my homies? Next to the Burj Khalifa, we're gonna be reacting to season 5. How's everybody doing today? Imagine, bro. The other tourists and everybody else must be like, what the fuck? Hey guys, I'm at the top of the Burj Khalifa. What's going on, everybody? It's Gale here. We're back again with another season 5 reaction. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Do you guys, I'll go around Dubai asking people, do you guys know about Danmachi? Do you know about Danmachi? Do you know about Danmachi? Do you know about Danmachi? Imagine just me running around asking people about that. Oh man. No, I think I might do something like that anyways. Probably a quick reaction for stuff like that, like a shorts maybe. But yeah. No, France are big anime fans as well. Yeah, the French have the French are very dedicated, shall I say. They love their baguettes and they love their anime. They love both. No, they're big fans. They're big fans though. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to improve, to be honest. Do I want to improve? Probably not. I don't want to put my life in that much pressure for no reason. Alright. Sorry, I was just looking at the spoilers for Oshinoko as well, man. Or the leaks for Oshinoko. Man, Oshinoko has been popping off as well, I'm not gonna lie. They cooked with the new chapter. I know I tried that once or twice, but for some reason it wasn't happening with me, so I just ignored it. Alright, have a good one, Lockhart. You take it easy, mate. Also, for some reason, I'm noticing I'm not able to get the same amount of this anymore. The same amount of thingy-mababa. Special move gauge for some reason. It feels like I'm missing a little bit for some reason. I don't know. Alright, nice. There we go. Nice. Come on. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm letting y'all know right now so that y'all also know that there will be no streams and stuff during that period. But yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I did see Panda posted that in Discord. Nah, it's insane, man. I'm good on that front, bro. I am very good on that front. 29k is ridiculous. That's just something else, man. There we go. Drop this on their heads. There we go. Do this. Come on. But yeah, 29k is just unbelievable. I assume he must have had like A5 and shit, of course. But like, even still, like with A5 as well, like it's that's just a crazy score to get, you know. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, there we go. Will this kill? Nope, it doesn't. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? I'm so confused. I'm stuck at 12 with A0 Bell and A3 Eyes. I mean, you've done a good job with A0 Bell, to be fair. That's insane. Considering I'm here with A2 Bell and I'm just stuck at, like, effectively this. You've done a good job, man. You've done a good job with 12k. They fixed the Eyes Assist. Yeah, I saw that she had some issue with, like, her, like, shield and stuff as well. And there was something else as well that was messed up. I'm glad that they did that, honestly. At least they fixed something. Slowly and steady, they'll fix this game. Maybe. Inevitably. Potentially. Who knows? The damage wouldn't work against won't work at close range. Yeah, no, I saw that. I did see that. Yeah, because it would just pull the unit and it would go backwards. I saw that. Yeah. I thought that was just intentional because you just missed it, or it got the crowd control, but it didn't deal damage. Do the thick ass of Cadmus and fat fingers. Fair enough. Touche. Yeah, no, I did see that they fixed it. That's good. Honestly, I'm glad that they at least fixed that. To be honest, yeah. Causes unintended behavior when enemies are attracted. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream there for today. I think we'll be back on Friday. I think obviously, hopefully by Friday we should also. It's either Friday or Saturday. We'll get more info on exactly what's happening on this front. With Thingy with shit. My brain's turned to mush. With Harmonia and Aphrodite. But yeah, until the next one, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the videos and stuff that will be coming out over the next few days. I've got some ideas, of course, like I said, for season 5 coming up. We're going to be doing the reactions and stuff and all that sort of good stuff. I'll be uploading my video on the Full End of Water and Light stuff as well later tonight, so feel free to tune into that as well. Thank you guys once again for watching the live stream. Of course, tune into tomorrow's stream as well on the other channel where we'll be doing more Genshin. But until the next one, guys, y'all have a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.